This is what I did. I figured out what I did. So if you look, all right, let's go through the whole game real quick. So we'll just go back to the start. All right, so he plays that. I didn't want to be traditional, so what I played was that, and that opened up the uh whole file right here, and then I could go up and I could do some crazy shit. Like if you notice, there's nothing really defending the king from like this from that angle. It doesn't work. No, I forgot him. That's only for white. I forget which pawn it is. But for one angle, there's really nothing that can defend the king. Oh, if you take this one and you get up to say about here, there's nothing this bishop right here can do about it. But that's really irrelevant. What I did was, so then he does his bullshit. I moved my bishop there just immediately because I wanted to threaten that pawn by the queen and just kind of develop my pieces and control the center because I figured that would scare him. Me getting all ballsy. And then here's the thing: I didn't just sacrifice in vain. I just made a blunder. Watch. So I got my knight out of the way deliberately so I could castle along. Or no, wait, I didn't castle along. I castled kingside for black because this they reverse. Well, yeah, I castled kingside. Sometimes they reverse it and they reverse the king and the queen and it weirds me out on black. But anyway, so what happened was, if you watch, I castle. He does weird shit. I do this. Have my knights lined up, which is really weird, but just seemed natural to do at the time. That way, they both kind of had a command over different spots. But what happened was, he moves some piece down. I move my knight back there, and then he castles. Then I move my queen over there. I should have moved. He moved his bishop up there, right? Well, then what I was trying to do is threaten the bishop. See, let me illustrate what I mean by threaten the bishop. Look, I was trying to grab his bishop, and I forgot about the fact that there was this fucker right here. I didn't see that fucker. Blindness is what got me. So then, needless to say, he didn't even notice it at first. Didn't even notice it at first. The dumb fuck let me make more moves. And instead, what I should have done is this. Imagine how the game would have gone if I'd have done this. If instead of moving that piece, I'd have just done like, ooh, look at that. That would have been a wise. No, wait. The bishop could have gotten me. That was dumb. See, and the queen could have gotten me. See, I make those dumb moves. All right, so we'll retract that move. What I should have done is definitely just go back to home base. And then, yeah. But I did not, and instead got my knight captured by a Jew. So that I didn't put it in immediate danger for no reason, though. I was trying to capture that fucking bishop. And I mean, in fairness, if you look, he moves in and gets his knight there for sacrifices his knight for a fucking pawn. And then he does manage to take my rook. No, what the fuck? He didn't take my rook. Why did he not take my rook until later? He could have taken my rook so many times. He could still take my rook. That would be so worth it. He could still take the rook. He could still take the rook. Oh my God. Why is he not taking the rook? He finally took the rook and put me in check. Only took him 5 years. Then my queen got his fucking bishop. So he took the rook at the cost of my queen taking the bishop. I figured my queen might do some insulation to that. So then I got one of his bishops. And then Right there, my queen could have taken his queen, and I did not. I missed up on that opportunity. We were way far away from this. Where were we at? My queen could have taken his queen so many times. Then it was considered a stalemate. That's the funny part. He was pathetic. But no, no, no. I was actually not playing on the level I was should have, because as you can see, I see a bunch of things now that I'm just like, what the fuck? It was like late at night too, I think, when I played this, so going back to it, it's not the best game as an example. But as you play, you see I get a quick advantage in like all the stuff, because if you show the side, look at that, the 0.1 stockfish, it gives you like a little thing that I keep building up in advantage for a bit, then I lose advantage as I start moving points. But I stay in advantageous positions for quite some time, then I lose advantage as he starts moving his pawns out. But I don't know how good that score is, because that's really not. And if you reverse it, I don't know what that means. The 10 plus, it doesn't, I can't see what. Ah, what does that say? I don't know what that says. I don't know what the 1.9 means. 4.5. But anyway, I got all the good chess tools now. And according to the and that was actually originally made by Kasparov and all that. So I think its ranking, its initial ranking, then I got nervous after giving me the initial ranking. I did decent against Fritz, which is basically they got in controversy because it's a ripoff of Stockfish, but I did pretty good. I think I could get up to probably 2200 ELO eventually if I tried.